What is up, Drewskis? Andrew here from the Power of Drew, and today we're cleaning camera sensors. But before we begin, I just want to say it's not nearly as scary as it sounds. Trust me. Let's get into it. So, one of my bad habits are when I'm removing my lens from my camera, this finger has a tendency to creep on over and smudge my camera sensor. And every time it happens, it's like Chicken Little because the sky is falling. So I had to learn how to quickly clean my camera sensor. And that's what we're going to dive in today. But first, let me tell you what you're going to need. So to get this laundry list of everything that you'll need, the easiest thing to do is just pick up a kit. Mine's by Altera. Has everything that you need packed inside. First thing you'll need is a swab. Actually, 3 swabs. And one of those hand blowers. Super important. You'll need cleaning solution, a coaster, coffee cup, coffee. Well, coffee's not really needed. Yeah, it is. And a cleaning cloth. Alright, supplies checked. Quick disclaimer. If you're too stressed out about cleaning the thing, don't be a hero. Take it down to your local camera shop, have it professionally cleaned. It's not that bad of a price. Here in Reno, it's about $30. So might be worth it to not stress about it. Other than that, the steps that I'll be talking about are kind of the universal steps for most cameras. The steps to clean a camera sensor do differ slightly from make and model, so do your due diligence and Google the thing, make sure that you have confirmed what the correct steps for your camera are. Other than that, there are 3 options that I'll want you to disable if your camera has them before we take off the lens and start swabbing the sensor. Number 1, IBIS. If you have in-body image stabilization, turn it off. We don't want the sensor moving around as we're swabbing the sensor, or we could damage the sensor. Number 2, if your camera can take a dry shot, that's a shot without the lens, disable it. We don't want the mechanical shutter closing as we're swabbing the sensor, or we could damage the sensor. Number 3, if your camera has an option to auto power off, you'll want to disable that because we'll want to have the camera turned on while we're cleaning the sensor. Other than that, let's jump into the camera. Take off the lens. All right, let's jump into this thing and clean it. We have our solution, we have our cleaning swab, and we have our blower, and we have a wipe. First thing that you're going to want to do, take your lens and remove it. Once that's removed, flip the camera over, take your cloth and just wipe it down. You're trying to remove the dust particles from the mount and just the overall face of the camera. Once that's done, flip your camera over. Using the blower, blow about 5 or 8 times into the camera to just knock off any other particles you can. Okay. Now that's done, you'll want to switch your camera on, and then you'll want to drill down to your menu where you'll see sensor cleaning. So in this camera, that is right here. Let that clean. When that's cleaning, that sensor is going to move around a lot and try to knock off those particles. All right? Once that's done, then flip your camera over. Set that down in front of you like that. Take the swab. Now these swabs are single use, so you can only use those one time. And you're going to be very careful not to touch the tip once this is out of the wrapping. Okay, so just remove like so. Now using 1 or 2 sprays, I like to use 2, spray one side of the swab. And then I like to use this portion of the hand to rest onto the camera, and then you're just going to swap one way, turn it around, and then swab back. Once that's done, that swab is done. Toss it away, all right? If you wanted a little information about the pressure that I use, it looks like that. It's very gentle, okay? And that's done. After you're done with that, flip the camera back over, give another good little blow there, and reseat the lens. And that's it. That's all you guys gotta do to have cleaner sensors. If you guys are hesitant at all, if you have any questions about your specific make and model, throw that down in the comments below. I will do my best to find that information out for you guys. Other than that, know that you guys are appreciated. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe and like and all that jazz. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Hopefully with cleaner sensors. Later.